grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and when it is in tune, it should sound like this. And by the way, just in case you were interested, this beautiful ukulele was given to me by my good friends at Kala. If you'd like to find out more information about this particular ukulele or any of the ukuleles that I use in my videos, check out my link on the official Kala brand music website. And you guys, just by knowing me and being my pal, can get some crazy discounts. So I'm just going to go ahead and play through the song first to give you guys a rough idea of how it'll sound when you've learned it. So this basic riff, which is repeated throughout the song, is basically just 4 lines, and the first 3 lines are exactly the same. So that line that is repeated 3 times should sound like this. To begin with, we basically need to learn 3 little shapes here. Firstly, we'll start off by putting our first finger on the 5th fret of the 1st string. We put our second finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and our 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. And the first shape should sound like this. We'll call it shape 1 to keep things nice and straightforward. And then shape 2 is basically the chord of G, but we slide it up so our 1st and 3rd fingers are on the 7th fret. So we've got 7, 8, 7 on the 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings. And that's shape 2. And then shape 3 is just shape 1, but slid down 2 frets like this. So those are the 3 main shapes we'll need at the beginning of this song. And then shape 4 and 5 are basically just F and G. F and G. So it's shape 1, shape 2, shape 3, shape 1, shape 1, shape 2, F and G. And you'll notice for the chord of F, I'm just playing the top 3 strings. And for the chord of G, I'm just playing the bottom 3 strings. So let me play it through for you nice and slowly now we've learnt those shapes. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, F, F, G, G. And that's how to play that first line of the riff, which we repeat 3 times at the beginning of the song. Now what you might notice is that when I was playing it earlier, I was also creating a sort of drone effect like Eddie Van Halen did on the keyboards by continually playing that C note, that open C or 3rd string, throughout the song whenever I wasn't playing anything else. Now that might take you a little bit of extra practice, but it's well worth it. It'll help you keep time and it'll sound a little bit better as well. Basically, to begin with your thumb, just play that open 3rd string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then whenever you're not playing a note on that 3rd string, try and carry on playing that ding 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 pattern. So instead of it might sound a little bit more like this. So we've got that first line, which is repeated 3 times, and then the 4th line is very, very similar. It just goes like this. And for that, we basically just need to learn 2 more shapes. The first shape that we need to learn we'll call shape 6. We put our first finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, then we put our second finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and our 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And then for shape 7, we just put our first finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, our second finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and our 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string. And that'll sound like this. So it's shape 6, 7, and then we basically just repeat the end of line 1. So the 4th line will sound like this. And again, if you want to try, carry on playing that drone note on the C string, it'll sound a bit more like this. And basically you just play line 1 3 times and line 2 once, and that is how to play the main riff out of Jump. Put it all together and it should sound like this. And that's how to play Jump by the late, great Eddie Van Halen. Until next time, thank you guys for being awesome. I love you all, and I wish you the best.